They have a lot of checkpoints here where they have to check the tickets. And that is what this lovely lady is going to do right now. Make sure that we have tickets to get in here. Thank you. Akon. We are now approaching the gate of Angkor Thom City.
I tried to get a photo with her, but her bodyguard doesn't allow me to go close to her.
Yeah. She's a celebrity.
Monkeys.
Yeah, the monkey.
Oh! Where? I'm afraid of them. And we came back out and they were all on our motorbikes.
He smiled. That's so funny, he's smiling. These guys are funny. This mama has a newborn baby hanging on right there. Got a little mohawk going. Nice mohawk.
Nice monkey. They don't attack the people.
Right.
This is Bayon, right?
That's the Bayon.
This is Bayon where we will be going.
Stop on the other side of the Bayon Temple.
Okay. Here we are at the Bayon Temple. And here's a quick view of it. We're going to go with Nengbunrong, who's going to show us the secret guideway of looking at this. Okay, so he's going to draw a map for us real quick of this, of Angkor Thom.
Of Angkor Thom. Because we inside Angkor Thom city now. We at Bayon Temple. Bayon's right in the center of Angkor Thom. It has 5 entrances, and we at the middle of the city. So Angkor Thom is 3 by 3 kilometers. So right in the middle of the city, we would be 1.5 kilometers from the gate to the middle, right, to the Bayon Temple. Because Bayon was built in the center of Angkor Thom city, right. In that time, 1,000 years ago, everyone lived in Angkor Thom city here. A lot of people, around 1 million people live in this area. So you stay here back in the old days, you can see a lot of wooden houses. I think all the houses, because a lot of people live in the small area.
They're still there?
All disintegrated already. Okay. Because the wood and the bamboo cannot survive, cannot exist until 1,000 years. Right. So all gone already. But it would be amazing if you stay back in the old days. You can see a lot of people, you can see the people walk around you. That would be very nice. Right. And there are 5 entrances. And one of the entrances right here, one of the gate here, we call Ghost Gate. Why they call Ghost Gate? Because when the people live in the city die, they took them out the city by that gate. Right. And the other gate we call Victory Gate. Why they call Victory Gate? Because the king who built Angkor Thom, he went out to the battle, he got victory, and he come back in by that gate. Right. So some gate they have a story behind it. Right. And that's the Bayon, the one right in the middle. Look at the map. This is Bayon, right in the middle of Angkor Thom city. Right. So Bayon was built by King Jayavarman VII. We have a lot of king in that time, and King Jayavarman VII, the one we tap now, he's the most famous king. He done a lot of things. He's a Hindu, but he married to the lady who's a Buddhist, and he followed the wife. So he converted from Hindu to Buddhist. But he know that a lot of people in that time still believe Hinduism. So he decided to build one temple and dedicate it to both. Dedicate it to Buddha and Hindu God as well. Telling about the communist war, telling about the King Jayavarman VII, the king who built this temple. He going to the battle. So you can see a lot of people, and also the Chinese people that joined with the Cambodian king, because a lot of Chinese people live in Cambodia. And my king said to the Chinese people who live in Cambodia, if you happen to fight against an enemy, after the war, you can live in Cambodia, and you can do a lot of business in Cambodia, and you can marry to Cambodian people. That's why in Cambodia now, there are a lot of Cambodian Chinese from back in that time, right? And how you recognize the Chinese people by top knot and long beard, right? And they are my ancestor because my grandfather from China.
Fu Manchu.
Oh, right. Right, but I don't know how to speak Chinese. My brother, my sister speak Cantonese at home.
That's how you know. They have these long beards.
Right. And this is the procession of the king, where the Chinese people go to battle, and you can see over here the Cambodian people. And how you recognize Cambodian people? By the magical rope that they put around the body. It's not like a prisoner. It's just the magical rope they put around the body. They believe the rope around the body protect your life. Right. And it sounds like at Angkor Wat, you can see a man who's riding on the horse, riding on elephant. They are the general commanders.
Right.
Right. Right here, you can see the big ox cart.
Yes.
This is the cart. This is the ox.
Mm-hmm.
And then they carry a lot of food to support the military, the army at the battle. Right. And in that time, you know, when the war happened, not just the men go to the battle, everyone go to the battle. Even the women, even the little kid and the old people. But the old people, maybe they cannot fight because they're not strong enough. They will look after the baby. Right.
Everyone has a job.
Everyone have a job. So you can see the father and the wife, and he carry the baby to the battle.
And
right.
There's the baby, and there's the little child.
There's a little child.
Right.
Right, and the baby covered by the father. Yeah. And that lady carried a lot of stuff on her head.
Right.
But look, on the top of the tree, the monkey,
right.
one of the monkeys steal her food. Right.
Steal the food.
Right.
That's really funny, because they do that to this day. They've learned well.
Right.
And here's monkey with the monkey on the back.
The monkey carried the baby in the back as well, like the one you just saw at the moment.
Yes.
Right. And you know, they had a long way to the battle, so some people were exhausted, and they are sitting down and drinking, I don't know what kind of drink, maybe whiskey, whatever.
Maybe an Angkor beer?
Angkor beer. I'm not sure about it. I should have a pen.
I have one.
You have pen one. I hold it.
Yeah.
Bring it. You should bring it.
I'll bring over tomorrow.
The story on this wall is telling about the naval battle between Cambodia and Cham people. And you can see a big battle on the water, and one of the Cambodian army, you can see over here, they fill up the water, and then the crocodile eat him.
Many crocodiles in there.
And the lake in that time. And those people are Cham people. Those people right here, they are Cham people.
And when you say Cham people, you're talking about Vietnamese.
They're not Vietnamese in that time. The Vietnamese took the country.
Right.
They have their own country, and the country right now is Vietnam.
Ah,
and
okay.
Cham, they were the enemy of Cambodian people. That they always invade to Angkor Thom. They always attack us.
Got it.
Right. The one at the top is telling about the naval battle, but the one is below down here is telling about the daily life of Cambodian people who live along the shore of the lake.
Right. This, to me, almost looks like it's a pig.
Yeah.
And with a baby pig.
With a baby, right?
Right.
Like a lot of different animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So over here we have another crocodile who has a fish in its mouth.
Right.
And there's a turtle.
The tortoise right here.
Right.
And they have a big bird eating the fish.
Right.
Right. And also you can see a lot of different birds. I think those are the deer.
Yep.
Right. These people are Cambodian, and that side of people, they are Chinese.
And they're partaking in cockfighting and betting.
Yeah, and betting on it.
Very tranquil. Jeannie's taking a little rest in the shade. Very close to 90 degrees now. Okay, so it's so hot out now that my iPhone started to overheat and it shut down. So I have to switch back to the GoPro.
They cooled a little bit.
Jeannie, what's the temperature now?
88.
88 at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, 10:30.
10:30 in the morning. What we have here is a victory party, and you can see a bakery with the guy up top holding the bread, and they're dropping a pork into the fire, and this guy down here, he's blowing the fire to make sure it stays hot. They're carrying breads. Big party.
The top building is under renovation. Because the closer entry, you go all the way to the top one. You can go to the second level.
Okay. We're going to go up to the second level now. Those are bats that you're hearing.
Be careful, please.
I doubt this camera's going to pick this up, but this is all bad shit right here. And they are all up there.
The big step right here.
Yeah.
statue sitting on the tail of the snake for meditation.
Ah.
In Buddhism, some people don't eat snake, but not everyone. Some people eat them. If people wear Buddhism, they don't eat snake. Because the snake have the Buddha for meditation.
I don't eat snake.
Me too. In the city, eat the cobra, kill a cobra is illegal. But some people can find them in the restaurant.
This is what's called a parasite tree, and as you can see, it wraps itself around the palm tree, and then it kills it and takes over. I'm rolling a little footage here so that you can listen to the cicadas.